Hey guys, ever felt like your sitting balance is an issue, especially when you're sitting upright and you're not able to sustain for more than 1 to 2 minutes? If you're feeling like that, then fret not, because today we're going to explore some exercises that's going to help you to sit upright for longer durations without falling over. So why is sitting so important? Sitting is important because it is the gateway to get you into a standing position and eventually into walking. And most of the activities of daily living that actually make a very meaningful difference for you can be done in sitting and beyond. So sitting is a very important aim for you to achieve in the starting of your rehabilitation. So how to approach sitting balance is you want to look at your trunk and your hip muscles. Both of these muscles actually work majority of the time to keep yourself upright. So you want to start with some strengthening exercises for your hips and then moving on to your trunk in upright position. So most of the exercise I'm going to show you requires a caregiver to do with you, and you really want to do with someone, because if you end up falling over, then this is just going to cause you more injuries. So get a caregiver before doing any other exercise. A general guide for these exercises is, if you're doing a holding exercise, you want to do for about 5 to 10 seconds of holding for about 10 to 15 repetitions, 3 to 5 sets. And those exercises that do not require you to hold, you want to do for about 10 to 15 repetitions, 3 to 5 sets, and you want to rest between 1 to 2 minutes in between the sets and exercises. So starting off with the first exercise, this is called heel pushes. It is a very important exercise to do when you're not able to do much at all. It just requires you to lie down flat on your bed and just push your heel down onto the bed while activating your glutes muscle. The common mistake done during this exercise is you're using your heel to push down by bending your knee. And this bending of the knee will actually cause your hamstring muscles to be activated rather than your glutes muscles. So if you're feeling some soreness over the back of your knee, then it's an indication that you're doing it wrongly. Focus on the glutes muscle, your buttock area, and use that area to actually push down your heel onto the bed. You want to hold for about 5 to 10 seconds, repeat for about 10 to 15 repetitions, and 3 to 5 sets. So the next important exercise is called bridging. This exercise is very common and very good for you to strengthen up your glutes muscles, and this will help you eventually into standing as well. So all you want to do is just bend your knees and lift up your hips towards the sky. Some common mistakes that you want to avoid is, at the top of the movement there will be some wobbliness, and this is an indication of some weakness, so you just want to control that and do some breathing exercise over at the top before coming down. Another common mistake is one side of the hip will be lower than the other. This is an indication that one side is weaker than the other. So if you do feel yourself having a side that is lower, then just try to activate it a little bit more and maintain a same level while doing this exercise. You want to do this for about 10 to 15 repetitions, 3 to 5 sets. So the next exercise is called an assisted sit-up. This exercise is quite unique and important for you to try, but you do need a caregiver to hold on to something for you. So you want to lie down flat first and get a caregiver to hold a piece of towel or belt and give it to you. And in that moment, you just want to hold both your hands if you're possible, or just one hand if possible, and you want to do a mini sit-up movement. You want to feel the activation over at your abdominal muscles, and you want to just move as close as possible towards your caregiver and coming back down. If you do not have a caregiver, you can also attach this belt or towel to a very sturdy support structure and use to pull that. So if you're having a hospital bed, then actually you can pull this, you can tie this towel towards the foot plate of your bed and just use your hands to pull yourself up into a sitting posture. Another modification for this exercise is you can actually put yourself in a propped up position, whereby you just put a pillow below your back, or you can even adjust your bed to make it a bit more inclined, and then you do a pulling exercise into a mini sit-up movement. This will make it a bit more easier. So you want to do this for about 10 to 15 repetitions, 3 to 5 sets as tolerated. The last exercise is called sitting upright with weight shifting. So firstly, you want to get into an upright sitting position, something that you're comfortable with. Once in this position, get your caregiver to stand by, and for yourself, you just want to do some weight shifting by reaching towards the left and towards the right. If you do not have enough balance, then you can use both your hands to support yourself in this position while you are shifting your trunk to the left and right. It is just a simple and small movement. You do not need to do a big movement, because if you do a big one, then you'll be out of balance and you may fall. So just small shifts from left to right, and just get used to that movement before proceeding to the more advanced exercises. So you want to do this for about 10 to 15 reps on both sides, 3 to 5 sets. So these are the beginner exercises that I have shown in the video, and if you are looking for more exercises, then check out my stroke leg exercise playlist, and stay tuned for the next video where you explore intermediate to advanced exercises. Thank you, and do subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next one.